Okay, firstly, it's the Sunday night roundup. Secondly, all the springs in my bed are going. It's a bit weird. Thirdly, I've been a busy little bee. Let me see if I can show you why. Oh, there, Stuart. That is the forward bridge section of a Klingon D7. And the red light that you can see there is the photon emitter, and the white light that you can see there is going to illuminate all of the lights in the big bulgy bit underneath, which I dropped today and broke. So the 2-3 hours of glue, sand, fill to get rid of the seam line is now fucked. So I've got to rub all the paint back and pretty much start again on the front section. That's okay, better do it now than when it's all got the wires and everything glued inside it. It'll only take an evening to do. It'll be fun, I quite enjoy that sort of stuff. I'm just closing me down because I'm staring at me and not you. There you go. It's a Sunday night roundup. It might be a thing, but it's not a thing yet. It's see how often, how quickly, how long I can carry it on for. I would like people to get in touch with me. I would like phone calls, Skype calls, or just general contact from Geijo Ninja and Dorian and Daft Devious. If you could sort of come my way and say hello, please, that'd just be spiffy. What else? It's been a weird old week. I had a proposal today. Not quite sure what to make of it. It's going to be quite a big one. It's an awful lot to think about. I'm probably going to catch you all up on it on I'll catch you all up on next Sunday night roundup, purely because it's like a cliffhanger, but at the beginning of the video. I've got to be quick. Aliens is on. I really want to watch it, but I promised I was going to do this evening. It's a thing that's not a thing. It's just a thing that I'm doing now. Don't know why. I've just sort of decided. I've been ill. Last week I said I had the elbow of doom, and it turns out that I've got a touch of tennis elbow, and I've got to get a strap that goes round there, which attaches the tendon to the arm, and it makes everything a lot more comfortable, which is brilliant. So I'm going to buy one of those and see how it goes. We'll see how it fits underneath my elbow pads, but there you go. If you see something moving, I've got a pussycat. There. You can see. I don't know if you can. I hope so. I've got it. I've been ill. So I had the elbow of doom. I'm drinking. A, because I've not been able to drink for the reasons that I'm about to divulge. B, because I really, really, really don't like my job, and I shall be drinking most evenings now just to sleep through the night. Because my unconscious mind makes me dream about failure while I'm asleep, because I'm afraid of it while I'm awake. It's no way to live a life. So, ill. I was ill. I went to the doctor's Tuesday morning, Monday day. I can't lean my elbow on the desk. I can't do anything. It's driving me absolutely crackers at work. It's a very poor situation. It's no fun whatsoever, and I don't like it. So I say to the people at work who can see that my elbow is inflamed, and if you physically put your hand on it, it felt like I had a roaring sort of you're about to die temperature, but in my elbow. So they said, yes, fine, not a problem. I was at the doctor's, they saw me, they got me in pretty quick. I was there at 9 o'clock, I was back at work by past. I missed an hour of the day and worked through lunch. It's not the end of the world. So they gave me paracetamol, they gave me these, erythromycin. It says on the back of the box that they are quite high dosage painkillers, not painkillers, other stuff. Apparently they give these to alcoholics. They give these to alcoholics to make them sick. So if you're an alcoholic and you take these and then you drink, it makes you sick, which is going to encourage you not to drink because you're going to be sick. Hence me celebrating, because that's the first, and even then it's quite a tame one. It's not pokey, just a little bit of flavour. So yes, but the box says take one of these 4 times a day. So they told me to take 2 of these 4 times a day, and I thought that's not right. And then I read the sticker was on here, and it definitely says take 2 tablets. You're not going to be able to do that. Take 2 tablets 4 times a day. So okay, get to work. I've got 2 tablets down me by 10 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, I have a migraine, and I'm not really used to migraines. I know no one's ever used to migraines because they're really bad, and I've seen Facebook statuses before that said I have got a migraine. To all the people I've ever taken the piss out of with a migraine, saying just get up and get on with it and man up. A migraine is not like a headache, it's like a physical disability in your brain that just stops you seeing properly, and it's all-encompassing hatred on your grey matter. Got one at work. So it's 12:30. People are trying to talk to me. My boss, Ian, who's a very, very good man. He's a very good man. I've got a lot of faith in what he does. He's very, very capable. I pity him in some ways, but that's a different story. He's pushing me to do more. He's pushing me to do more. I love that he's pushing me to do more. I really do. I want him to push me to do more. That's absolutely brilliant. The drawback of this is I can't concentrate. I barely know that I'm there. Between sort of 12:30 and 4:30, I didn't really know I was doing anything, and that's because I absolutely doped myself up to the eyeballs with paracetamol just to cane it off. And then by the time it was gone, I was a bit like, I wasn't there. By the time I came home and just laid down and went to sleep. And I said when I got home, I said in the evening, I don't feel right. Something's not right. Something's not quite right. Wednesday comes along, go back in, feeling like shit. I'm death warmed up, literally. So I go to work. I've got eyelashes going on, and the rain's cleared and the hay fever's coming back. Go to work, feeling like death. Told a couple of people at work that wasn't feeling very well, so if I was a bit quiet throughout the day, then that was just kind of it. Another really bad headache all afternoon. But to be honest with you, I put it down to stress. I just put it down to... I really, really thought, I'm not coping with this very well at the moment. This is the end of the tether. I really put it down to the fact that I can't do this job any longer. It's having a physical effect on my well-being. That I just can't be there any longer. Because the pressure to do well or you're out. Not because they don't like you, but because if you're not achieving results, then you're no good to a company with its struggling. Not more or less than anybody else, but that's just the way it is. You know, you've got to succeed, and if you're at the bottom of the board, then people want to know why. And I don't want to be at the bottom of that board, but I think I'm going to be, and I'm not handling it very well. So yes, I put it all down to physical stress. A lot of it's my fault. I put too much pressure on myself, and that's just the kind of way it is, but tough. So at work, trying to do stuff, but it's not really working properly. Come home again. First thing I do, come into my room, shut the curtain, turn all the lights off, lay down in the dark, in the silence. Well, maybe some Big Bang Theory on in the background, but just switch my brain off for half an hour before I could even eat. I don't think I ate dinner till about 8 o'clock that night because it was all going on a bit too much, you know. Anyway, go to bed early. Not feeling great, go to bed early. 10:30. I'm in bed by 10:30. I'm asleep by 11 o'clock. I'm wide awake at 12:30 with a stomachache, thinking, ugh, it's 12:30. I've got to go to work tomorrow. Now I've got a stomachache. Could this get any worse? By 3 o'clock in the morning, I am absolutely folded up in pain. I mean, serious agony. At which point I thought, something's wrong. Something's wrong. So I knocked on Mum and Dad's door and just said, can you phone NHS helpline or something like that? But I am in pain. Something's wrong. Something's bad. We need to try and fix it. Watching Aliens while it's on. It's all the talky stuff at the beginning. We'll get to the aliens in a minute and the guns and stuff, and then it'll be cool. Dropship. Oh, they do a model of it. I'd love to do that. 3 o'clock in the morning comes along, and I'm sat in the living room, feeling kind of like I want to shit myself, but there's nothing there to. But my stomach was just bloating and getting bigger and bigger, and I was in agony. And I don't use that term lightly, actually, because like I've broken ribs and I've broken my sternum and I've dislocated my shoulder, and those things hurt. They really hurt. And this was up with that level of pain. I mean, I'm having a baby. So NHS Direct say, oh yeah, it's really, really bad. Aren't you, poor old boy? I'll phone you back. Okay, fine. We're going to get a nursey. So someone phones me back, asks me a million questions. It's fine, completely understand where they're coming from. They definitely tried to put it on the stress train, and I said, look, yes, by all means, whack this upon the stress train. I've got no problem with that. But it's not stress. I know what stress feels like. I know what's going on when the stress kicks in a physical manifestation. This isn't that. This is me being ill. Sort it out, please. So they said, okay, fine. Then they said, we're going to get your local doctor to call you. But because I'm fairly new at that surgery and I've got blood tests there, they said, we can't get hold of your blood tests until the morning. So doctor's going to call you and then we'll have to redo it in the morning. This is about 4:30 in the morning by this point. I have a nice chat with Mr. Doctor, who basically says, you're really, really allergic to these. I don't know whether it's allergic or just not suitable for them, or whether the dose of those was too high or what. Basically, this stuff has absolutely ruined me completely. So he said leave him alone for 24 hours. And I did nothing all day. I had to go to the doctors that afternoon and have some blood tests done. Apparently I've got really low white blood cell count. If you know what the relevance of that is, by all means, answers on a postcard, please, because I haven't really got a clue. This is ruined, but by this time we're Friday night and the week Thursday night and the week's over. Went to work on the Friday, sort of got an order. Things are stressful at work, but the one thing that was good is that everyone went, what was up? I said I was allergic to my antibiotics. Instead of everyone going, you just bunked off, they all just went, oh, that's terrible, that, isn't it? Because they saw how ill I was on the 2 days prior. Winner, okay? But I don't feel like I had a day off as such, because I was like quite a lot of pain till 3-4 o'clock that day, and it wasn't till the afternoon that I started to feel any better at all. And that's because I went up the shop to buy some anti-acid stuff. And then at the weekend I had escape, and that was pretty much it. I've done some spaceship. It's hot. I've got a cat on my bed. I'm going to go and watch Aliens. Now, look, they've got the big alien spaceship that was in Prometheus. Prometheus is bad. This film makes it pale into insignificance. I'm going to have to blot Prometheus out of my brain while I watch this movie. That's my life. I'm going to auto assembly. I can't tell you how I'm getting to auto assembly, but I will be there, provided work let me have the time off, and due to the proposal that I had and mentioned at the beginning, it might not be a problem. But I will be there in an official capacity, so to speak. So, what? What's the matter? Is that noise? I'm going to watch Aliens. Green t-shirt. I forgot. It's a Freudian slip. It's good though. It's called Good. I love it. I can't turn this off until... Stop moaning at me. It's not my fault if I have to get... It's my bed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, look, the bunny cat. Hello. Hello. Smuzno. Loving you all since 1974. Big up your bad selves.